Hey everybody, this is Tonetta, and I want to welcome you back to Staycation Experiences. I actually started this page, I want to say last year, I believe. I want to say it was last year. Talking about different activities, events, that kind of thing here in St. Louis. But I stopped doing the page because the other things had came up. But I'm actually seeing a need to actually restart this site. I guess I put it that way. I'm looking to, of course, just to let you know who I am. Again, I'm Tonetta. I'm here in St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm looking to, of course, build a walking group or walking/hiking group in the area. I know people say this is during COVID-19 and you're crazy for doing this, that kind of thing, but I see a lot of need with my own self and with others coming out of this. I guess I put it that way. But I've noticed with myself, I guess I can say that. Of course, we all know we've been in quarantine in the beginning. Of course, some of us are working from home. A lot of us are, of course, working from home. I may not be, but a lot of people are. And of course, I know with different like gyms and stuff like that, we're closed for like several months and that kind of thing. And the world is just now opening back up, I guess I put it that way, to a certain extent. And I'm looking to, of course, like I said, create a walking/hiking group because I love to go, of course, hiking, walking through different trails, exploring different places, actually in the state of Missouri and different things like that, and in some part of Illinois as well. So I just want to, of course, let you all know what I'm looking to do. The reasons being, of course, like I said, for one, I, of course, went to the doctor. That was last month. This is September. So that was August or late July, one of those. And I have gained like 10 pounds actually, y'all. So, and I'm sitting up here like, okay, what in the world? Because I noticed my clothes getting tighter, that kind of thing as well. But like I said, I know I did gain at least, it was actually, I weighed 152. So I guess those 10 pounds. And of course I had, the doctor was saying that I was having some more elevated cholesterol levels than I ever had. And like I was just letting her know, of course, I hadn't been able to exercise like I would want to. Of course, I was doing kickboxing, going to the dojo like once or twice a week, all that kind of stuff. And since all that was closed, I couldn't do any of those things. I guess the stuff that I felt that was getting me more in shape and that kind of thing as well. So, of course, I resorted to walking on some tracks every once in a while, that kind of thing, but just kind of leery at times of going back out and doing those kind of things. But now I'm in full-fledged mode, ready to go back out, been walking on tracks, and actually was at the garden this past weekend doing some walking as well. But I know that for me, walking has been, I guess, walking and nature has been my therapy, I guess I put it that way, since 2000, actually for a long time. But I know when I really, really needed therapy, I guess nature, and needed to, of course, relax, to, of course, lessen my stress and that kind of thing when I was going through a breakup back in 2018. And I, of course, needed all those things. I was getting out walking like every other day, at least a few times a week, I guess I put it that way. And I know that walking, of course, decreases your stress level. I know that walking, of course, decreases your blood sugar, blood pressure, and your cholesterol levels as well, because you're getting out moving and those kind of things. I know walking, of course, increases your circulation in your body and, of course, gives you a more fitter, healthier body, I guess I put it that way as well. So I wanted, like I said, and of course I saw some things, so I'm looking at my paper here too, but I saw some things that, of course, talked about walking and how it, of course, decreased some bodily pains when it came to arthritis, some back pains and that kind of thing. There was some information that I saw last week about that and some studies that were done, and I can, of course, start sharing them on this page here as well. But I know that with COVID-19, I know that a lot of folks like me, of course, are in the house a lot more than we used to be, I guess I put it that way, considering, of course, the virus transmission, that kind of thing. And we, of course, have to wear masks, of course. That's the law now in St. Louis and Missouri. And I think most states actually, going outside, not going outside, but unless you're going to like the grocery stores, like enclosed places, I put it that way. Usually they say if you're walking outside, you're at the park, that kind of thing, as long as you're staying 6 foot distance from others, you can, of course, you don't have to wear your mask. That's kind of up to you if you're out in public like that, I guess, like in the parks and different things like that. And of course, that's the same thing I would say, of course, with this group as well. I haven't got to that point, but I'll get to that, I'm sure, in some other video. But I just want this, I'm saying all this because I know that with all this, everybody's in the house and people are working from home and that kind of thing. There's a lot of decreased social interaction. Of course, we can, of course, be online all day long and, of course, still communicate with people and connect with folks as well. But I'm looking to do that more in person. Is, I guess, 6 foot distance, I guess I put it that way. But like I said, I'm definitely looking to do that more in person. I know a lot of folks, of course, out there grieving, have lost people during this COVID-19, these last, 8-9 months. and of course, they're going through some grieving processes and don't have anybody to turn to or feel like they're all alone. I want to start bringing people together, like I said, to, of course, walk on these trails, to, of course, it'll improve, of course, your social interaction, of course. It'll decrease your stress, and, of course, it'll help you, of course, build those relationships again with others who may be going through the same things that you're going through. And not to mention, of course, getting back healthier and that kind of thing as well, and get your blood circulating, get your heart pumping and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, with that, I'm definitely looking to, of course, start a walking group. I have not set the first day yet for us to go walking, but it will be sometime this month in October, and I'll let you know the location as well. And I'm just looking to find out who's, of course, interested in doing something like that. Like I said, I know I put in the description of this video as well that some folks are going to say, oh, this is crazy, this is some BS, and why would you want to do that? You're going to endanger people's lives and that kind of thing. Of course, they can endanger their lives going outside to the store, anywhere else, the same thing as well. You definitely have to wear a mask. That's what I tell anybody. Unless you don't want to wear one, you're not sick or are more susceptible to illnesses and that kind of thing. That's what the CDC or whoever tells you when you're outside and that kind of thing as well, except for the stores and that kind of, because you have to wear masks going into restaurants and shopping stores and that kind of thing. But if you're outside in nature, that's definitely a choice that you can make. I would definitely say wear your mask. I'll probably have one on as well. Depends on who's there. If nobody's there, I guess I don't have to wear one. I'll just go in and walk on my own. But, of course, I'm hoping that I have at least one person who, of course, wants to join me, who wants to, of course, go walking. Right now, I'm just trying to gauge, of course, who will even be interested in something like that. So I can go ahead and, well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and get a group started too. I'll get that started this week so we can, of course, so I can, of course, start vetting people. I put it that way. I don't want to just have any old person come out and walk in, and we have no idea what's going on. They're not even interested, or they're looking to date somebody, or something that's not even what this group is about, or this page is about. So like I said, I definitely want to make sure that I start the group as well. But I want to know who, of course, may be interested in going with me to, of course, walk and hike and those kind of things at least once or twice a month. We could do it every week. I guess I'm looking to have it on Sundays. I put it that way. It won't be during the week because, of course, I'm still working in the office full time. And with it being winter time or fall time now, it's getting darker and earlier in the evenings. So I can't do the evenings. So it will either be on a Saturday or Sunday. And I'm looking more towards a Sunday, like afternoon. I guess I'd say that. Like around noon, 1 o'clock, that kind of thing, to meet up and start walking and that kind of thing as well. So, and like I said, and another thing. Another reason why I'm starting this, I know I talked about building relationships and isolation and being withdrawn a little while ago, but I know for me, of course, I'm looking to, of course, build relationships as well. I've always said that I want to meet everybody, every place that I go. I never want to have any kind of person that I don't know or that doesn't know me. I know that may not be possible, but I will try my best because I know I forgot what the term is. I know no enemies or no strangers. That's what it's called. I always want to make sure that I'm, of course, knowing somewhere where I'm going, I guess knowing people somewhere that I'm going. Hey, Tonetta, how you doing? That kind of thing. Some places I have that, I put it that way, but other places I don't. So I definitely want to get out and meet more people. And like I said, just develop those relationships as well with folks I don't know. You never know who you may meet and find out who you can start a business with or you can connect with and have event planning things with. You never know who you can meet. So like I said, that's one of the other reasons why I want to start this business as well. But like I said, if anybody's looking to join, it is, of course, free to join, that kind of thing as well. The group is free once I get the group started. But I just want to know who, of course, is looking to, of course, do any of these things, whether that's, of course, improve their relationships with others. They're, of course, needing that social interaction, especially if they've been in the house for a while and they haven't been meeting any people lately, or they're going through a grieving process and they're needing to, of course, decrease their stress and learn how to work through their grieving and that kind of thing. Like I said, nature will definitely help, and of course, being around others will definitely help. So I want to, of course, invite you all to my group, I guess, to walk and to hike. And like I said, definitely leave a comment below. Definitely, if you're interested, if you're in St. Louis or somewhere close to here, St. Charles, Wentzville, Granite City, Illinois, Edwardsville, Illinois, stuff like that, because I drive all those places as well. So definitely let me know. I want to go ahead and get things started. I will, like I said, start the group. It'll be sometime this week. And I'll, of course, put that link out for folks to, of course, come join. I'm not sure of the name yet, so if you have a creative name, definitely drop that down below as well. So I want to just say thank you all for tuning in this morning. And I hope to, of course, have some walkers, at least one person. I don't care if it's just one person that goes with me the first several times. So once again, I'm Tonetta. I'm here in St. Louis City. But I walk, of course, anywhere that I can drive to. Last summer, I drove down to to Johnson State Shut-ins. That was about 2.5 hour drive, actually. And everybody I know is not going to drive that far. That's fine. Once we start, of course, getting to know each other, if you feel comfortable, we can, of course, start carpooling at some point. But, of course, taking temps, make sure you're not sick, having any symptoms of COVID or flu or anything like that as well. So we can do that in the future, I guess I put it that way. So let me know if you're interested. Like I said, the walking, hiking group coming out of St. Louis, Missouri. I'm Tonetta again. So everybody, like I said, leave your comments down below if you're interested in anything that I've said. So, and if you know somebody else that may want to come join, definitely include them down below and tag them in this video, y'all. And share this with as many people as you can. So I'm getting ready to head to work. So everybody take care, y'all. Bye-bye.